Hello guys, so here we are. Sorry for the interruption in our first video. It only lasts like 10 minutes. So if the video ended, all of a sudden we didn't notice. So I know it might be pretty, I don't know, can you say that? I know, I'm not guys, I'm recording the video. I am recording the video. But you know what? You know what I do? I totally, how can I explain this? I try to forget that I'm recording the video. Don't pay attention to it. Don't worry, don't pay attention. If I'm recording the video, don't worry, don't pay attention. And remember, like I said before, all of us we make mistakes. Okay, so Leslie, so what do you think? What will happen? What will happen if you stayed up all night? What do you think is gonna happen? What do you think? What do you think?
If I stay up all night, I will be very tired tomorrow.
Yes, I will be very tired tomorrow. Oh, yes, that's for sure. That's for sure, my friend. You're going to be very tired. Yes. Jose, any other idea? What will happen if you stayed up all night? What do you think is going to happen if you stayed up all night? I know you guys work during the night. I know you guys work, and most of the time you stayed up, maybe not all night, but most of it. And what happened to you guys when you stayed up, you know, most of the time during the night? What happened to you, Jose? Jose or Jessica?
I will be very sleepy.
You will be very sleepy. Oh yes. So you will be, yes, that's for sure. Comma, I will be very sleepy. Oh yes, sir. I will be very sleepy. Yes. Any other thought, Jessica? What else? Any other idea? What will happen if you stayed up all night? I will. You can be tired. You can be sleepy. For sure, that will happen for sure. Tired, sleepy. You want what? You can also use the want. Look, look at this. For example, if I stayed up all night, you know, I you remember the want? I want what? I won't be able to understand the class. I won't be able to understand the teacher, the class. I won't be able to understand my teacher. No. What else will happen if you stay up all night? There are many ideas, many results. There are many results for this. Start thinking in another results. You have any idea, Ashley? Jessica? I won't be able to understand my teacher. I won't. What else? I won't be able to get up the bed. I won't be able to get up the bed. No. I would love to stay to to stay in bed all day long. I won't be able. Yes, Leslie? Any other idea? Any other result?
Um, I will be. No. I will need to drink coffee.
Yes, you will need, yeah, to drink coffee. Oh, yes. And that is not good for kids. You will need to drink coffee. Oh, yes. That's for sure. You see how easy it is to speak English? Just what do we need to do? Start thinking, the words, the sentences, English is going to come to your mind. What about you, Ashley? What will happen to you if you stayed up all night? What will happen to you, Ashley?
I will be very tired.
Okay, you will be very tired. What else? That one is already done. You will be very tired. You will be sleepy. You won't understand the teacher. You won't be able to get out of the bed. You will need to drink coffee. What do we do when what happened? You might get sick. Some people get sick, when they don't sleep well. So as you can see here, there are many results, okay? So what if I am sick tomorrow? Now let's start let's take a look at this. Now, let me put this right here. What if let's try number 2. Let me try number 2 right here. Let me see. Now look, we're gonna use the number 2 sentence. If I am if I am sick tomorrow. If I am sick tomorrow. Oh, no. What is going to happen, guys, if I am sick tomorrow? What is going to happen if I am sick tomorrow? Results. What is the result? Start thinking, please. If I am sick tomorrow, what is going to happen? No, what is going to happen? What is going to happen if I am sick tomorrow? Give me a result. Give me a result. Any ideas? I will give you an idea. If I am sick tomorrow, okay.
I want to go to school.
Okay, I won't. Okay, very good. I won't go to school. Very good. If I'm sick tomorrow, I won't go to school. Okay, Leslie, another result? Another result?
If I'm sick tomorrow, I will need to buy medicines.
I will need to buy. You say to buy. I will need to buy medicines.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, very good. I think I knew it. It's spelled wrong. Medicines. Okay, what else? Jose, what is going to happen if you get sick tomorrow? Hey, tomorrow is Sunday. If you get sick on Sunday, what is going to happen? You, I think this. If, for example, if Ashley gets sick tomorrow, she won't. I think she won't go to church, right, Ashley? Do you go to church, Ashley, on Sunday? Ashley, do you go to church on Sunday? Let's see if Ashley's there. Hello, Ashley. Ashley.
Yo, teacher.
Okay. Ashley, do you go to church on Sunday? Do you go to church on Sunday?
What is his church?
Church. Okay, a church is a place which we used to go on Sunday and we pray. We go to church on Sunday and we pray. Let me see. Let me see, church. Oh, look, this is church. Oh, I'm glad I have internet. Church, church, church. Church. Let me see some pictures. Pictures of churches. Church. Look, this is a church. You see the picture? Do you go to church on Sunday?
Yes.
Okay. You go to church on Sundays. Very good. But what happened if you get sick tomorrow? If you get sick tomorrow, Sunday, will you go to church? Will you go to church if you get sick tomorrow? Yes or no? Will you go to church? Will you go to church if you get sick tomorrow?
No.
No, I won't, right? No, I won't. No, I won't go to church. So that's what I'm saying. I was saying here. If Ashley gets sick tomorrow, she won't go to church. No, she won't. She won't go to church. What about you, Jose? Do you have another idea? Another result? Do you have another result? If you get sick tomorrow on Sunday, Jose, what will happen? What will be the result if you get sick on Sunday? Maybe on Sunday you do things that if you get sick you won't do it.
I will not leave my house.
Okay, you will not. Okay, Jose says I will not leave my house. Very good. Okay, you will not leave because maybe Jose usually he goes out, on Sunday. Maybe if I get sick, if I get sick tomorrow, what is gonna happen? I will stay. I will stay. Oh, sorry. I will stay in bed. I will stay in bed all day. I will stay in bed all day. What about you, Jessica? What will happen if you get sick tomorrow, Jessica? What would it happen to you? What would you do? Or what won't you do? Because you guys can say I will do this or I won't do this. The results can be positive and the results can be negative. You see? So start thinking in that. Thinking in a positive result, thinking in a negative result. Yeah. What would it happen? What is going to happen to you? Jessica, if you get sick on Sunday, what do you start thinking in this? What do you usually do on Sunday? What do you do on Sunday? What do you do? What do you like to do on Sunday? But if you get sick, you're not going to do it. If you get sick on Sunday, you're not going to do it. You won't be able to do it. So start thinking in that. Think in that. Think about that. Think about that. Jessica, share your thoughts in English, please, with us. Do it, Jessica. Do it, do it, do it. I know you can do it. But starting, what do you do on Sunday, Jessica? What do you do on Sunday? You go to church, you go to the movie theater, you go for a walk, you do your laundry, you do homework. What do you do on Sunday? And maybe if you get sick, you won't do it. You won't be able to do it. But hey, something very important. Maybe if you guys get sick, You will go to the doctor. If you guys get sick, you can also say I will go, or I will visit the doctor, or a doctor. I will visit a doctor. You can also say that. Okay, Jessica, I'm ready. I'll listen to you.
I won't be go to work.
Okay, you won't be able to go to work?
Mhm.
Okay, because you work on Sunday, right? You work on Sunday. Okay. So you say, I won't be able to go to work. Very good. So you say I won't. Okay, I won't be able to go to work. Very good. Okay, guys. So how do you guys feel about using if? It is easy? I think it's easy, right, to use if, isn't it? Is it understood how do we use if in conditional, adverbs? It's pretty easy, right? It's pretty easy, isn't it? You tell me. Is it easy or not? I think it's easy. What do you think? Yes, it is easy or not? You tell me. Using if. No, it's not easy. How do you feel about using? Ashley, tell me, how do you feel about using if? Is it easy or is it difficult? It is what? It is easy. It is what? It is easy or it is difficult?
It is easy.
It is easy. Very nice. Okay, so now let's continue. Let's continue. Because I'm pretty sure you guys understand how to use if. Okie dokie. So let's continue with another activity here. Okay, so please tell me the following. Okay. Which of the sentences here it's grammatically correct? Which one is correct? Which one is correct? Number 1, 2, or 3? Please read them. I'm gonna make a pause so I can give you some time, to think about it. Okay, I think we're ready. Leslie?
Yes, I think it's number 2.
Number 2. If I need help, I will ask you. Yes, number 2 is correct. What about number 1? Do you think is incorrect or correct? If I will need help, I will ask you. If I will need help, I will ask you. What is that? I think number 1, number 2, 3 is the same. I will. Okay, here says here's present, here's future. No, they're not the same. Almost. But yeah, look at this. What is wrong here? They're using a future tense in the if clause, and this is not correct. Look at the way it sounds. If I will need help. No, you don't say that. It sounds not right, no? If I will need help. No. So how does it sounds better? And how it is written better? If I need help. So in this way is written better, if I need help, with the present, using the present tense. Very good, thank you. So now let me continue with the following. Okay, right here I have a reading. Let me see. Right here I have a reading I want to do. Okay. So pay attention please to this reading. Pay attention for it. I'm going to read it one time. I'm going to read it one time. And I will love you guys to read it later. I'm going to read it once and then you read it later. You're going to be reading later. So you guys are 4. we are going to divide this reading in 4. We're going to divide it in 4. Let me see. We're going to divide this in 4. Let me see. Before I read it first, because I want you to read. Let me see. What I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to do this. So, let me see. I'm going to divide it in 4. Here, professor. There's another one. And here's another one. Okay, here it is. So, Ashley, you're going to read the first sentence. Okay, Ashley? You're going to read the first sentence until formal. You're going to stop here. Then Leslie, she's going to continue reading, Leslie, and she's going to stop here in professor. Later, Jose is going to continue here. Jose, you're going to continue here, and you're going to stop here in the students. Then Jessica is going to continue here and going to stop here. Okay, guys? You guys ready? So please pay attention. I'm going to read it. You listen for the right pronunciation, please. Forms of address. Colleges and universities. Okay, so please pay attention to the sound of the words and pronunciation. It's your first day of class, and you're not sure what to call your teacher. Very important. Is the first name acceptable or too informal? If you use a title, should it be doctor or professor? At the college level, many teachers actually prefer to use first names because it feels friendlier and less formal. They prefer not to have the psychological distance that a title creates. While many teachers prefer first names, some would rather use title. Doctor is for someone with a PhD degree. It is important to know that not all instructors have a PhD. In that case, professor is more appropriate as long as the teacher has the following job title: professor associate, professor, or assistant professor. Know that the last name, not the first name, is used with doctor and professor. Even though many graduate students teach courses, they are not professors. One option for addressing them is Miss or Mr. plus last name. But must prefer first names since they are still technically students. You can always ask your teacher, what would you like to be called? What would you like to be called? How would you like to be addressed? How would you like to be addressed? Teachers like to have contact with the students. And knowing your teacher's preference make it easier for you approach him or her. Okay, very nice knowing this. Okay, one day you guys gonna be in college. I hope so. Okay, so Ashley, you're the first one. So please begin.
It's your first day of class, and you're not sure what to call your teacher. Is the first name acceptable or too informal? If you use a title, should it be doctor or professor? At the college level, many teachers actually prefer to use first name because it feels brighter and less formal.
Okay, let's practice some words. Ashley, let's practice friendlier. Friendlier.
Friendlier.
Yes, so friendlier.
Friendlier.
Yes, friendlier. Friendlier.
Friendlier.
Okay, prefer.
Prefer.
Okay, title. Title.
Title.
Title. Title.
Title.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you, man. Okay, who's next? Leslie, continue here.
They prefer not to have the
Psychological.
psychological distance that a title creates. While many teachers prefer first names, some would rather use titles. Doctor is for someone with a
PhD degree. PhD degree.
PhD degree.
Uh-huh.
It is important to note that not all instructors have PhDs. In that case, professor is more appropriate, as long as the teacher has the following job title: professor, associate professor, or assistant professor. Note that the last name, not first name, is used with doctor and professor.
Okay, thank you very much. Jose, even though?
Even though many graduate students teach college years, they are not professors. One option for addressing them is Miss or Mr. at
Plus. Plus.
more last name, but must prefer first names since they are still technically students.
Okay, very good. Okay, there's a word you mispronounced. Let me see what was that one. Okay, okay, I think this is courses. Okay, okay, practice this one. Courses.
Courses.
Practice. Okay, very good. Addressing. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, who's next? Jessica. You can always.
You can always ask your teacher, what would you like to be called? Or called? Or would you like to be addressed? Teachers like to have contact with students, and knowing your teacher's preference may make it easier for you
To approach him.
Approach him or her.
Okay, okay, let's practice. This one is pronounced address. Addressed. Addressed. Okay. Called.
Called.
Okay, let's practice this question. What would you like to be called? Okay, practice. What would you like to be called?
What would you like to be called?
Called. Okay. How would you like to be addressed? How would you like to be addressed?
How would you like to be addressed?
Very good. Excellent. How would you like to be So, very good. So, guys, okay, thank you, Jessica. So, notice, guys, notice this. Hey, take a look at this. We are using while. Here, we are using while. You guys remember last week we were working with while? So, take a look. So, here we have an essay. This is an essay. This is like a reading, a news reading, you know? And take a look at this. Here, we are using even though. So these are words that introduce adverb clauses. And we were working with them in our previous classes. So take a look, we have while. Do you see if? Oh, here is if. Take a look, here's if. So let's look for words that introduce adverb clauses. It is your first day of class and you're not sure what to call your teacher. Is the first name acceptable to informal? If, okay, here's one. If you use a title, look at this. This is the present. Should it be doctor or professor? But notice this. We are not using the future tense here. No. We are using also the present tense, you know. It doesn't have to be, you know, the future all the time. No. So at the college level, many teachers actually prefer to use first names because, okay, here we have what? Another word that we use with adverb clauses. So because it feels friendlier and less formal, they prefer not to have a psychological distance that a title creates. While many teachers prefer first names, some will rather use titles. Okay. So doctor is for someone with a PhD degree. It is important to note that not all instructors have a PhD. In that case is another one. Look, this is another word to introduce, to contrast. This is for contrasting. You know, in case, it's right here. Look at this. It's right here, in case. So in that case, professor is more appropriate. As long as, here's another one. Let me see if it is there. As long as, I don't see it, but it might be. Yeah, but as long as, it's another one. It's another word that introduces an adverb clause. We use with adverb clauses. As long as the teacher has a following title, professor, associate professor, or assistant professor, know that the last name, not the first name, is used with doctor and professor, even though, okay, many graduate students teach college courses. They are not professors. One option, okay, you see, also one, it's a word to introduce an adverb clause. One time, one day, one option. So one, that is a word to express time. You know, time is expression. We express time. We introduce an adverb clause with one. Okay, one option for addressing them is Miss or Mr. Last name plus the last name. But, okay, here we have another one. Okay, there's another. But must prefers names. Since, here's another one. Since they are still technical students, you can always ask your teacher, what would you like to be called? Or how would you like to be addressed? Okay, so teachers like to have contact with the students, and knowing your teacher's preference may make it easier for you approach him. So take a look, all the words that I highlight in yellow. Sorry, what I have done. I don't know what I have done. Where is it? What is the lecture? Okay, it's right here. So please notice all the words that I highlighted in yellow. Okay, so all these words such as if, because, while, in case, as long as, even though, one, but, since, those are words that we use in adverb clauses. Okay, some of them introduce We use them to introduce a time expression, contrast, consequences, you know, cause and results, things like that. So take a look. This is a really nice example. This is a really, really nice example of an essay, you know, because at the end, you're going to make something like this. You're going to write something like this. So this is pretty sure what I want you to learn, guys. I want you to learn writing, you know, I want you to write. And not right now, don't worry, not right now. But this is what I want you to do as a project, you know, at the end of the advert classes, I want you to write a project. I want you to write something, an essay, a story, you know, an article, but using all these words. That's what I want you. I want you to use all, well, most of the words, you know, but this is a great example for using adverb classes right here, guys. Okay, guys, so it's time to take a break. Okay, it's 11:21, so please take 15 minutes. So see you guys here when let me see you guys, let me run. I think if I see you here, let me see, sorry, what time should it be a good idea to come back? 11:40. See you guys at this time. Okay, take a break.